good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work.
Welcome along. It's Tour of Watopia Stage 5. We're doing the shorter run today. I've got a mouthful of food, sorry. Anybody fancy going at 9 for a little bit? I don't fancy going very fast. So I'm going to go at 9. Hello Tina, hello Buenaventura, hello Amy. We have got Carol Rushworth in the run with us today as well. Anthony Anderson is there. Manson is there. Hello Manson. Gonzalez is there. Rob Harrison is there. Carol says 9 is cool. So 9 it is for me. Hello, can't join tonight. Or can't get into the run tonight, says Paul Hayward. It's so full. They've blocked you, Paul. It's too packed. There's too many of us. Right, 9 for a while, then faster, says, is that Tina? John Farrell is in the run as well. Hello, John. So, yeah, we're doing the slightly shorter run today. Instead of Temple Trek, which goes on the new roads, we're doing Stage 5 shorter run, which I don't think it does go on any new roads. But we'll find out. In fact, I'm almost certain it doesn't, because we can't start from here. It's way more than 7 kilometres from here to the new roads. So there's no way we'll be doing that. So, hello, Jeff Partridge. Right, apparently, Paul, you're on the map, so you are in. Tina says she sees you on the map. McFloody from the USA. He's one of the runners tonight. Torino from Spain. Clock from Germany. Hello to those guys. Yeah, no new roads, says Tina on this one. So it is only a Temple Trek run, which we did on Tuesday, which has the new roads. But it's still double points. It all counts. It still means we're getting extra XP. So, all good. And it also means we don't tire ourselves out too much for parkrun tomorrow. So we are off in the Ultra van, the Film My Run van. What should we call it? This is shed quarters, isn't it? Van quarters? No. I don't... Jeff Partridge said he did the long course earlier, got loads of extra XP. Nice. If you want loads and loads of extra XP, come and do the Film My Run 500. That's where it's at. That's where the points are. And we did get a real lump of XP at the end of Wednesday workout as well on Wednesday. That was good. So if you want XP, there are places to find it. We certainly get a load every kilometre on the Film My Run 500. So that is good. Right, Zwift Elite Runners. We have Darren online. Hello, Darren. Oh, Carol says, what van? Carol doesn't know. Jeff Partridge says it's not an ultra van yet. Victoria has spent some money and we bought a van. We bought Jeff Partridge hates the fact that we've spent extra money on a badge, but we bought a VW transporter converted inside. Or, well, is it converted inside, or are the VW transporters always No, I think they are converted inside. Anyway, so yeah, we've got ourselves a van to take ourselves on travels to different races around the country and around Europe. Jeff Partridge's van is called Mafanway. Tina Beard is confused. She doesn't know what parkrun is. Does anybody want to explain to Tina what a parkrun is? It's basically like a 5k run, free of charge, every week, and there's lots of them all over the country. Tina, you may not have done one, but there's bound to be one near you. Carol says it's a shame you didn't buy ours. Carol, we would have had to remortgage the house and took another loan out to buy your van. And also, essentially, we could have virtually moved all our stuff into your van and lived in it. We could have sold our house and your van would probably have been bigger. Buenaventura says, don't forget to put a sticker in your van, boss. Well, funny you should say that, because today I got delivery of my magnetic sign. I took a photo of it. I'll see if I can show you the photo of the side of the van. Hang on. It's very exciting. Maybe I should wait till the screen becomes a full me. Jeff says, have you got a loo compartment? No, it's not that big. No, we don't have a toilet, unfortunately. But we do have a window and a door. So, you know, just open the door and there's nature. Nature's own toilet. Okay. You're not going to be able to see this properly unless it goes big full screen. Hang on, I'll stand still. You see that? There's our van. So with the Film My Run logo on the side. Right. Jeff Partridge says, we haven't got a van. We haven't got a camper then, we've got a day van. Because we haven't got a toilet in the van. Right, why isn't my companion app logging in properly? Come on, companion app. We're almost a kilometre in already. Look at that. Amy says, very snazzy. Thank you very much. Nice, says Tina. Paul Hayward says, nice, yeah. So, it's a magnetic sign. I've only got one because I wasn't sure whether it'd turn out any good. So now that I'm happy with it, I can order another one identical and have it on the other side. Right, Tina is telling Jeff off for being not being nice. I knew he said for being naughty. I don't know why that came into my brain. 1 kilometre done of the Tour of Watopia Stage 5 short course. Plenty of runners can run at 3:28 per kilometre. I hope that's what that guy means. Somebody messaged, looks like they were getting angry at somebody else speeding off ahead. I'm not sure. Jeff says, have we fixed the rock and roll bed? No. Do you know what? We have, Ludovic Jost says, why hide it? Oh. No idea. I haven't seen the incident you are referring to. It has got a bed, Paul, but at the moment we do have a problem with the bed. It was when we saw the van, the bed mechanism was working just fine. And then when we bought it, as we were, the people were still there, and we tested the bed out, and it didn't work again. Well, it didn't work. It wouldn't lock down. So I've narrowed down what the problem is, but I haven't found anyone yet. And I've phoned and emailed about 5 different places. I haven't found anyone who'll fix it for us. It's just a bit of bent metal. I tried to bend it back, but that hasn't solved the problem. Because, well, it doesn't line up properly, even though I bent it back. Hi, John. Oh, it's a rock and roll bed. So it flattens out, and then it comes up to make seats. Right, we are 1.3 kilometres in. We've got 6k to go. Heart rate nice and comfortable at the moment. Oh no, big drop there. 87. Went down to 87 BPM. Tina is very happy with Airbnb, just as long as it's not camping. Well, we're hoping that being in a rock and roll bed in a van will not feel like camping. I'm hoping we'll feel like it's a bit more like being indoors. We'll see. So, parkrun tomorrow. Anyone going? We are going to try and get up early, and we're going to go to a place called Roundshaw Downs, which is near Croydon. It's about an hour away in the battle bus, in the Film My Run outdoor excitement bus van, the Venture van. Oh no, because Lloyd Purvis is called the Adventure Bus, isn't it? Mine can't be the Venture van. What's some... We need a word for a van or a vehicle which has a good alliteration with Film My Run. Right. Jeff says, get yourself a memory foam mattress because you won't be doing many continuous night sleep on that. Most uncomfortable sleeping experience or sleeping arrangement ever. And then Tina is getting very annoyed with Jeff because he's telling it like it is, says Jeff. Tina says, be nice. Tina, honestly, it's absolutely fine. I give Jeff as good as he gives me. So and you know, if you can't dish it out... No, hang on a minute, that's not the right way around. If you can't take it, you can't dish it out. And Jeff and me can both take a bit of ribbing. So... And anyway, I'm off the hook because I didn't buy it. My wife bought it. John Farrell says, this is my first time back since my motorbike crash in July. Good grief, John. Well, welcome back anyway. Are you all right? What? Do you want to tell us what happened? You may have already told us you had a motorbike crash, but I'm sorry, I have forgotten. Apologies. Apologies if you've told us already that you had a terrible motorbike accident and we've all forgotten. Or maybe just me's forgotten. Tell us how you are, John, and you know, as long as you're okay, that's good. Right, we're coming up to 2k. We are on the rolling hills of Watopia, heading out towards the back end of the volcano on the Two Bridges loop. Nice little group together, actually. Rob Harrison, IP from Italy, Anthony Anderson, Amy Green, Carol Rushworth, Ace Ventura, myself, and then we've got Dagger from Italy just behind us as well. So we've got a nice little group. Nice little group here. Carol wants me to call it Film My Van Run. Okay, John Farrell says left leg still not right. Knee broken, going through physio. Good grief. Jeff Partridge says, you should have asked for some advice before buying the van. I'll just leave it at that. I'm on my third van, he says. So I do have a bit of experience. Obviously we did ask for some advice. What we did, we've got a friend down the road who has bought multiple vans as well. And we basically just sent him the photos and the details of each van that we looked at. And he'd go, no, it hasn't got 6 gears, or no, the service history isn't very good, or no, it doesn't look like it's been taken care of, or whatever, various things. This one, everything was good. The bodywork was good. The service history was good. It had air conditioning. It had 6 gears. So pretty much everything about it checked out. You know, all those checks you do, those online checks that you can do to see the history of a car or a van, they were all very good. And none of the other ones, every other one we looked at, had all had something that was a little bit dodgy or not quite right about it. I guess the only thing about this one, as Jeff probably rightly points out, is it was probably a bit overpriced because of the VW badge. But we're very happy with it. The run-of-the-mill van. I like it, Paul. Yeah, I like that. Run-of-the-mill van. Right, where are we? 5k to go. So if we want, we could do that in 20 minutes, 5k. Come on, let's speed up. 5k in 20 minutes. Let's do it. Or let's not. Let's save that for tomorrow. Do a fast 5k at parkrun tomorrow. Although the parkrun we're going to tomorrow is all on grass, so it's not going to be particularly quick, especially if it's been raining. Rob Harrison says it should be called the Very Zwifty Van. The Very Zwift Van. That'd be difficult to say, wouldn't it? Very Zwift Van. Yeah, but the only problem with that is we want it to be a Film My Run van. It's not a Zwift van. Many years ago, and I'm talking about 4 years ago, I did ask Zwift if they would help us to buy a van, and asked them if they paid for some of the van, we would put branding, Zwift branding, on the side of the van. I never heard anything back, so they obviously weren't keen on that idea. Right, we're coming up to 17 minutes of running. Carol says you're a white van man. Yeah, me and Jeff are both white van men now. Yes. Jeff says the good news is that you can find some other muppet to buy the VW, and then you can spend the profit on a decent van. Carol says you've got so much abuse coming. Listen, with Jeff on the line here, I'm already suffering a load of abuse. It's not even my van. Hey, it's getting warm in here, 18 degrees. I do have the door open slightly, but not low. So I'm just putting the final touches today, well, this weekend. I'm putting the final touches to a video of Victoria and me doing our final 100 miler of the year, which was the Centurion Autumn 100, which we did at the beginning of October. So that video will hopefully drop on Sunday, or let's say Sunday. Hopefully I can get it done and ready for Sunday. It's just the final few bits now. So we'll do like we do quite often for some of our bigger films. We'll do a premiere, and we can all, if you're interested, we can all watch it together. There's the seals, the sea lions. Right, now it is just getting silly now. Rob Harrison wants me to call the van "I never suffer technical malfunction when logging onto a Zwift Film My Run van." Now, right, I think that's supposed to rhyme, isn't it? I never suffer a technical malfunction when logging onto a Zwift Film My Run van. Jeff, Terry, Rob, are you? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Rob, yeah, right, the thing is, I just don't think I'll be able to fit that on the side of the van. If I paint that on, it's going to be too much. It's too wordy. Yeah, exactly. Jeff says you'll need a long wheelbase to fit all that on. Right, coming up to 3k done in 20 minutes. So 3 kilometres in 20 minutes. There we go. Well done, everyone. We're not quite halfway yet, though, so this run is 7.3k. So we've got 4.3 to go. But we are jogging along at a gentle speed. So, Buenaventura, Rob, Amy, Carol, John Farrell, Anthony. Does anyone want to speed up at any point? We could, if you like. When we get to 4 kilometres to go, we could go to 9.5, and then with 2 kilometres to go, we could go up to 10. Does that sound too much? Does it sound not enough? I know Tina has gone. She's already flown away. Yeah, there she says, I've sped up. Julia, I don't know where Julia Foster is. Buenaventura. Right, I've had no response. Come on, what do you want to do? 9.5? In 100 metres, should we go to 9.5? All I'm going to wait for is one person to say yes, and then I'm doing it. Paul Haywards reckons we should go to 10, and then he said, oh, I forgot I'm not running. Well, I'm running on my own, he says. Carol says yes. Right, when we hit 4k to go, that's 4k to go, like now-ish, nearly-ish, we will go up to 9.5. 20 metres, 10 metres. Right, 9.5 now, guys. If you're coming, you're coming. Let's go. So we'll do this for 2k, and then when we get to 2k to go, we'll go up to 10 kph. So that's not too stressful, is it? Jeff Partridge reckons we should go to 12, as he sits on the sofa, monitoring his resting heart rate. Amy says that's fine. Okay, so that's good. Running through the Italian village. But there's no way in 4K that we're going to make it to any new roads. So we can kiss that goodbye. And Tina's already told us, actually, there's no new roads on this section. There's the volcano behind us. I think actually we just go round now and join the run path and go back in that way to the centre of town again. Don't forget to get your entry in for the Brighton Marathon or the Brighton 10K on the 7th of April. Paul Hayward says he's at the volcano. What, does that mean behind us or ahead of us? You must be behind us then, yeah, because I think we're not going back to the volcano now. So Paul Hayward is behind us somewhere at the volcano. John Farrell's had a technical dropout. He's stopped. Talking about haircuts, what do people think of the new Beatles record? John Farrell has done, so he's finished. Well done, John. Good effort. Just keep it coming back slowly. Don't overdo it. So 2 miles is enough for John today. Tina says, well done, John. And we are over halfway now. So we're halfway into the Tour of Watopia, Stage 5 short run. We're heading back into town. Jeff says, well done, John, as well. Good to have you back, John. Keep up the recovery. Tina is going so fast, she's probably finished by now. Oh no, I can see her. She's 46 seconds ahead. She is going at 10 kph. Did I see somebody say that they live near where we're going to parkrun tomorrow? Live or lived? Somebody, when I said I was going to Roundshaw Downs parkrun tomorrow, which is nearish Croydon way, I'm sure I saw somebody's message to say that they lived there or they used to live there or something. Tina! Are you popping up then tomorrow? See your old haunt? Your old stomping ground? It's a bit of a long way to travel tomorrow, isn't it? I'll carry a photo of you around the course. Oh God, she says it's rough there. Well, I've just watched a video of the parkrun. It looks very pretty. Nice fields. Oh, blimey. Now you've frightened me. Rob Harrison says just 25 minutes for him today, so he's done. Well done, Jeff. Well done, Rob. Good work. So that's Rob done for the day. So we've still got Anthony, Amy, Carol, Ace Ventura. We've got Galway from Canada running with us. And Tina is just up ahead. She says, the Roundshaw estate is famous. What, famous for what? Famous for having lovely tea and cakes at the local Women's Institute. No? Famous for the warm welcome that new visitors receive. Daz Carter, hello Daz. He says, I've been cycling for 5 years on Zwift. That's a long ride. But I need to start running with you guys. You do. You definitely do. Get yourself on that treadmill. Come and join us. Today is the last day before the break for the weekend that I normally have. So it's outside running for me at the weekend, but we'll be back on Monday with the community run. So that's it. Now, is it still at 6:30 tomorrow on Monday? Who knows? Who knows what time it'll be? Check the companion app. to see what time it'll be. But we've got the Monday Community 10K, which I will be live streaming and running. If you want to join us for that, Daz, or anytime you get yourself sorted with the right equipment, come and find us. We are here pretty much every day of the week apart from the weekend, and most of the guys who I'm running with are here at the weekend as well. Paul Haywood says, are you not going to the Worthing FA Cup Round 1 match? Well, I didn't know that existed. I've not ever really taken much of an interest in Worthing's local football team. We've got 2 or 3, but the one that is most successful. So the short answer is no, Paul, I'm not. I'm ashamed to say my football interests are basically just in the Premier League, and I don't really follow grassroots football very much at all. Well, at all. I am not a pretty girl. Although, when the weekend comes, I'm not saying what happens. All it takes is a little makeup. Amy Green, she's well into her football. She says, talking about football, my girls are going to be mascots at the Leicester women's game soon. That'll be awesome. They'll be so excited for that. Jeff says, you are 3 parkruns ahead of me, but 12 volunteer credits behind. You should be ashamed. Yeah, I think I've only volunteered about 3. Is it 3 times or 4, Jeff? Something like that. So yeah, I do need to get some more volunteering in. I have to say, I'm not great on the parkrun volunteering. They're not dodgy clubs, Jeff. You know me. That's my home. That's my spiritual home, that is. Dodgy clubs. Right, apparently I've volunteered 4 times at parkrun. Well, that's 1 more than I thought. Right, Tina Beard smashes us all out of the park with 70 volunteering credits and 302 parkruns. Very impressive, Tina. Right, Carol says, dodgy clubs, dodgy van. Listen, you're the ones running with me. K to go. Nearly done 5k, guys. Well done. Okay, here we come up to 5k. There's the bouncing mile marker. This is The reason it's pink is because this is what I put in as my target for the day. So I've reached my target. We should get some ticker tape. There we go. Stephen hit his daily target. We're going to go above and beyond today. Another 2.3k. John Farrell says, it's been a great laugh, so pleased I'm back. It's good to have you back, John. My friend Adam Holland, who used to run a lot on Zwift. Haven't seen him do much on Zwift recently. But anyway, my friend Adam is a very fast runner. He's also a parkrun addict. So he'll be at parkrun most Saturdays. And what you'll find is he's so quick, he basically runs the parkrun, finishes first at miles ahead of everyone else, and then will volunteer and scan runners in as they finish. Yes, Tina, we're going to speed up. When we get to 2k to go, we're going to go up to 10 kph. Thank you for reminding me. So he gets, not only does he get a run credit, but he also gets a volunteer credit. He gets 2 credits at the end of every parkrun. Yeah, Amy says, I've seen a few people who do that. Okay, here we go. Up to 10 kph now. So let's do this for the final 2 kilometres. Buenaventura's had a drop out. He's out. No worries. Ace, we'll see you soon. Right, the spat between Jeff and Tina continues. It's been going on for about 2 years now. Jeff Partridge says, I reckon Tina has done the tail runner job to get runs and volunteer credits at the same time. Tina actually says, I have done a few of those. But mostly she's done marshalling to get her volunteer credits. So if she had swapped her marshalling for running, she would now be on about 370 parkruns. But she's given up those to do the marshalling. With 1 or 2 tail runner credits thrown in. Jeff, you continue to delude yourself with the idea that Tina loves you. The thing is, she probably thinks you love her too. Oh, bless you both. Let me just pass the sick bag for a minute and I'll come back to you. Don't worry, everybody. Normal service will be resumed between Jeff and Tina on Monday. So, yeah, you don't read the last couple of comments. It's all just pie in the sky. It's just... Carol says that's sweet. We've got a mile to go. My treadmill is being very squeaky tonight. So when I run up to the mic here, the treadmill squeaks like Billy-O. And then when I kind of drift off to the back of the treadmill, it goes to what it normally should sound like, which is nice and quiet. Tina says we are all a family. Yeah, we're all family. We have been for a long time now, haven't we, to be fair? You know, this is not just... We haven't just been running on Zwift for a few weeks together. Most of us, in this little group here, we've been together for 2-3 years now, running together. Some of us longer. What the hell will we do if Zwift pulls running? We'll have to actually arrange to meet in real life. Coming up to 6k. Amy would actually cry if Zwift cancelled running. Paul Haynes says we'd all have to get vans to drive to each other's houses. We could all do parkrun in different venues each week so we could meet up. Tina says don't even think about it. Carol reckons we'd just all get fatter. To be honest, Carol, I just get fatter anyway. I don't need Zwift to be cancelled to get fatter. I can do that by myself. And 34 runners in the run today. That's not too bad, is it really? You know, we're still nowhere near what cycling is, but we're not non-existent. Tina says, come on gang, I'm waiting. So we're slowly catching Tina up. Galway from Canada is still with us. Oh God. Now, Carol's just reminded me it's now coming up to mince pie season as well. Well, not even coming up to it, is mince pie season. Right, talking about what would happen if Zwift disappeared, John Farrell says you'd have to get a proper job, Stephen. Right, now I'm with Tina. Let's not even think about that. Right, Amy says it's a shame about the Run Academy and the Tri Academy, yeah. But I think, you know, I think in the long term it might be okay. It might be good. I'm thinking 1-2 years worth of development and trying to get back to making Zwift running more popular all round. And I think just laying off this year, let's see what happens next year. We'll see if this time next year, let's see if we've had any more investment, anything more happen. I do have an interview, by the way, coming up soon with Nick, who is the new kind of head of running. They don't really have a head of running anymore in Zwift, but I've met with Nick in London. He's actually from Canada, and I am interviewing Nick for an article on Zwift, so you can find out a bit more about him and hopefully a little bit more about what the plans are for Zwift running and multi-sport on Zwift in the future. So hang on for that. Yeah, right, so Jeff Partridge. So is that now public information? Okay, well, Jeff Partridge has just announced it anyway, so I wasn't quite sure whether that was public information or not, Jeff, so it must be on the website now. Jeff says, I do like the idea of the new Noble Pro Elite 10i. And the big news about that is it will have Zwift by default running on the screen in the treadmill itself. It's got a 16-inch screen, a 16-inch touch screen, and it will have Zwift installed when you buy it, and you could run on the Noble Pro treadmill with Zwift on the screen. So there are no other treadmills in the world that do that currently, as far as I'm aware. Right, Jeff Partridge says it's not on the main sales website, but you can find the information on Google. Okay. It is going to be a bit more expensive than the previous versions. The previous versions will remain, but this is just a kind of step up, a little step up in quality, in size, and in functionality. Amy Green says, I think they should send me a new one, as I've been having a few problems. Yeah, you haven't been able to get yours to start a couple of times, have you? Yeah, if you do get any more of those problems, Amy, let me know and I'll have a word with Stefan. So, we've got 500 metres left. We're back on the seafront. I think it's going to be around £3,000, Jeff. So slightly cheaper than my run, but slightly more expensive than the 8i. But I mean, I guess you could sell your 8i for a decent price, probably. They're quite sought after. I don't know, but hopefully you could sell your 8i, and then, if you can, get the 10i. Right, 300 metres to go at the end of Tour of Watopia Stage 5 short run, and we will be back on Monday with the Monday Community 10K. Okay, Jeff, but still, I mean, the same applies though. You could still sell, you won't get quite as much obviously, but you could still sell. If you really wanted it, I'm sure you could sell it and use that towards the new one. Just depends really how much you kind of value it. You do use it every day, don't you? So it's probably a decent investment. Paul Hayward says it was kind of nice running with everyone because Paul, although he was in the run, is a little way behind. I think Paul had a few problems getting into the run in the first place, but he made it in eventually, but he's been running a little bit behind us. So I hope you're all right, Paul. Well done for joining in the end. Well done to everyone who's run. With you all, thank you guys. Amy says, well done all. So 47 minutes when we cross the line, I think, pretty much. Amy says, well done all. Have a great weekend. Have a good weekend. See you soon. Yeah, have a good weekend, whatever you're doing, everyone. That's what I do with my laptops, Jeff, when I need a new one. I accidentally on purpose drop my laptop on the floor and then claim the insurance. Yeah, you could, just get a hammer and hit it and just say, oh, the treadmill fell off the sofa or something. That'd work. Okay. Paul Hayward says, great running, everyone. Amy says she hasn't had any problems with her treadmill since she posted about having problems with her treadmill. Guys, we'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Tina says, have a great weekend all. Be careful at Roundshore, Stephen, she says. Well, we might not go now you've frightened us off saying it's so rough up there. Such a dodgy area. Okay, take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for the comments and chat in the YouTube chat and in-game. And well done if you ran as well. That's another 7.3k ticked off for the week. Get a couple of runs in at the weekend, and that'll be us sorted. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. The button didn't work. Why did my button not work? Press the button, nothing happens. Rubbish. Right, I'm going to have to do this manually. Yeah, none of my buttons are working. Look, this is free. This is extra live streaming, free of charge. You're not paying for this extra bit. Can't find the closing scene. See, this is why having buttons is so handy, because I don't need to look for the closing scene. Where is it? Ridiculous. Starting to annoy me now. End scene, that's not the one though, that's not the one we want. Stop streaming, is that the one? No, that's not the one either. Finish logo, there we go, finish logo. Right, we're definitely off now. See you later, everyone. Take care, bye. No, that's not it. Finish logo.